Well, hey, this is Jerry bringing you episode number 9 of Rusty. That I've got all my reforming seal put on, and it is set up, and got the little, I don't know, whatever that goopy seal is that goes in the A-pillar back in, and yeah, we're ready to start putting things back together and getting ready to weld. That I'm gonna start out with getting my cab corner up here and getting some clecos in it. That yeah, looking forward to getting some of this stuff welded on. Now, yeah, these clecos are coming so doggone handy. And the cat is like, I know, but I want to help too. Okay. Yeah, probably the only challenging thing is this one that's right up here, getting it in. I'm putting it in from the, I guess they can go in from the front side, because I'm not going to be able to shut the door. Got to push that in. Yeah, I do a little bit of hammer work there, but yeah, get that up there, and then well, of course I got my outer rocker. It all looks pretty. And, well, didn't line up. I hit the wrong one back there. Yeah. Of course, I got my helper cat. Hi, Trouble. Don't do that. And some things, like right here, I'll put a C-clamp in there because I need to pull it up just a hair tighter than what it is. Hi, Trouble. Yeah, like some of that, when I get ready to weld, I'm going to have to, push it in a little. But that's looking really good. It's in the door jam. The main thing I'm concerned about, I want it to look good out here, but I guess a little bit of this tack welded. Oh, I can take my hammer and work some of that in so it lines up better. You look at that, don't look like I'm hitting very hard, and I'm not, but it doesn't take much to manipulate that and get it in where you want it. And even that, yeah, that's not bad. So yeah, but I get the welder set up and we can start putting some of this together with welds. And I'll probably just record part of the welding, but like I'm gonna just start right here because that's a spot where I got a good, you know, the gap is decent and everything's straight. And let those just a second. I can take my clamp off because I'm trying to burn deep enough to get into the back part. Then like right there, I'm real good. Out on the corner. Actually not bad right in the middle there. Wanted to make sure I got burnt in far enough that I was holding that backer piece. I want to pull these out and have it fall. One thing I got is I do have a hole there to fill, but now what I did there to fill that hole, I just did short burst and worked my way around the outside of the hole, because I mean that was probably about 3/16 of an inch tall by about 1/8 of an inch wide. So I just worked my way around it to build it up and fill it in, and just, you know, got to take your time and be patient. Because see, all of that, I mean, pardon, the metal's warm. That isn't, my transition through here isn't too bad, because I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but you know, this came off of a truck that had a bed on it, like a regular fleet side bed. And my red truck was a cabin chassis. And I'm going to bet that the stamping plants, or these were stamped two different places, because this curve right here was different. So some of my metal work I've been doing is trying to get that transition more the same. And I just gently beat on that and trying to stretch the red side of it just a little. Now as I get close to a cleco, I'll pull it out. See, like right there, the red is just a little hot. I think I hear a phone ring. And see, anytime we're doing this kind of welding, we do need to be aware of what's around and on the back side, so that we don't burn and actually catch something on fire inside. And see that sealer thing that was in here, I pushed it up, then put the clecos in, and they're holding it up away from my welding zone. Even though when I finish up, I'll pull those out, it's going to fall down a little bit. Okay. Like I said, as we get things put together, then we can remove a cleco, and I'm going to weld that hole, so I'll just take and clean the paint off a little. Okay. And I just basically hammer that down till it feels smooth. Okay. So like there, I got a little too hot and I burned a hole. A little over 1/8 of an inch, but we'll just work our way around and fill it in. Like so, then we'll just have to grind her down. And that looks all right. Okay. And as I get things filled in, I can move my clamps around. And some of these I'm going to get them tacked, and I'll go back and finish them later. Okay. Now see, I get the slag buildup around the tip, and it makes this outer shell conductive. So I just peg it on the ground and clean that off. I got a cat coming to help. Hi, Ash. You need to go do something else while I weld. Then like here, I'm gonna push that in and then just shouldn't do that, but I just close my eyes for a second because it's easier to do that than it is to try and bump the shield down. Okay, and then we'll just continue this on around and just get her tacked, and then I'll come back and fill in all the gaps. But yeah, so far we're looking good. That I think I'm gonna move a couple of these clecos to the inside so that maybe I can shut the door just to check my alignment. But I think we're gonna be good on alignment. Not really too worried about that. All right, and I'll be back in a few. We're back here with Rusty, and I've already I got my welding done. That what I'm going to do, we've been working on, which without the camera on, was some of my grinding, trying to get these welds ground down. I was to a point now where I was going to actually go after it with the flap disc. And I'll put my dust thing on, and because yeah, I mean this is tedious grinding because you can't go after it hot and heavy, and because if you get it too hot or not careful, you'll grind right on through. And after I do a little bit, you know, like I can feel, I still got a hump there. But like out here, that actually isn't too bad. I got, you know, it's a little bit low, but high right in through there, and then got to be real careful down here. It's hard to do that and not hit that damn sticker. But yeah, like right through there, I'm a little high. But through there, I'm fairly low. think I need to do some more grinding in through there with actually the grinding wheel. So we'll take the flapper off. And it's probably hard to hear me with this mask on, but it keeps me from breathing in all that dust from the paint and the everything that's coming off of there. I thought I moved my clecos to the inside, so I've got nothing in the door jamb, but you know, get you an idea of what my tack welding looks like up around there. And you know, getting, you know, because you can look and feel, you know, it's run your, you know, watch out for sharp edges, but you can feel when the metal's not lining up, because the straighter you can get that edge, the less body work you got to do later. But you know, as we come up through here, we're maybe a little narrower right in there, but our overall gap all the way up is not too bad. But, you know, this may, I mean, what I feel here may actually, I just need to adjust the striker and pull the door in just a hair, because I mean, we're not far from it lining up, and that could just be wear on the striker. But then I'll have to take the door off to finish welding all this up here. But yeah, I am very happy that like this, I got to push it up and close that gap up just a little, but they're looking good. We're back here with Rusty, and I've already I got my welding done. That what we've been working on, which without the camera on, was some of my grinding, trying to get these welds ground down. I was to a point now where I was gonna actually go after it with the flap disc, and I'll put my dust thing on, and because yeah, I mean, this is tedious grinding, because you can't go after it hot and heavy, and because if you get it too hot or not careful, you'll grind right on through. And after I do a little bit, you know, like I can feel, I still got a hump there. But like out here, that actually isn't too bad. I got, you know, it's a little bit low, but high right in through there, and then got to be real careful down here. And it's hard to do that and not hit that damn sticker. So yeah, like right through there, I'm a little high. But through there, I'm fairly low. I think I need to do some more grinding in through there with actually the grinding wheel. So we'll take the flapper off. Hard to hear me with this mask on, But it keeps me from breathing in all that dust from the paint and the everything that's coming off of there. I'm just trying to grind on them a little at a time and not generate, too much heat. That anytime it starts generating heat, can warp things or burn through. So I just grind a little at a time, and and like up here, it grind a little and it starts getting warm. Just stay off because it's so cool. It don't take long for it to cool off anyway. Because I can still feel a little spot right there where I feel a little high spot, but it's going to be right where the weather stripping's at, so nobody will probably notice it. And also, you notice I kind of pick sometimes the angle of the wheel so that I try and stay on the weld and not be getting on either side of it, because I don't want to be grinding on the sheet metal. I just want to actually be hitting where I welded. So, but yeah, I guess I'll take a break from recording and do a lot more grinding. All right, I got some more grinding done, and some of that we're ready for the flap wheel. A little bit high right there, but I don't need much more through that upper weld. And I started working down here, then my battery went dead, but you see how it's looking, smoothing up. You can feel some of the edges, but I think the flap wheel, once I go down through here with the flap wheel, we'll be in good shape. Of course, you can see back here that, and talking about, I don't think you can see, but the battery and that light went dead. But you see places where it looks brown or blue, means you ground a little too hard, like I did right there. But a lot of this, a little bit of hammer work and a little bit of body filler, because like that curve, it looks good, but it's not, I can run my thumb and feel high and low spots as I go this way, because right through there is a pretty good high spot. And then we get on over here to the actually outside. This is what I want to be the best. And you can see this little line here is kind of a low spot, and that's one of those places where I kind of hammered it in as I was welding, just because I wanted to make a low spot. But then as I go on around to the back, it feels real good. Well, we're going to wrap up episode number 9. That I shot more video for it than I thought I did, so I'm shooting my ending for it now and give you a little sneak peek of what you're going to see when I come back to episode 10. But I do appreciate everybody that's watching. I appreciate all the likes I've been getting. Appreciate all the subscribers. That the goal is 500 subscribers. I'm not quite halfway there, but I'll say the more that want to join on, the merrier. I'll say that, I'm just going to say stay tuned. Don't tell them what else you're going to see on What's Broke today, and keep an eye out for episode 10 of Rusty.